the dark side, where the wrong is right. You wanna see the dark side, where the moon is bright. Welcome to the dark side, and the dreams will come alive. You wanna see the dark side, and the demons rule the night. Welcome to the dark side, where the wrong is right and the dreams will come alive. You wanna see the dark side, where the moon is bright and the demons rule the night. Welcome to the dark side. Welcome to the dark side, where the wrong is right and the dreams will come alive. You wanna see the dark side, where the moon is bright and the demons rule the night. Welcome to the dark side. When you smile, you make me feel like I'm in paradise, paralyzed. And I try to make it better for you and I. And only God knows how long I've been traveling on to find someone just like you, who ignites my fire. Will walk 1,000 miles to call you mine. Like a rising sun, you bring the light into the night. Ignite my fire. like a raging war undone. Release me. Oh, I'm ready now to launch into the chaos. You never come back down without you. Oh, I'm breaking out of the only place I've known. Holding on to letting go. Oh, yeah. There's nothing that I could ever love as long as I'm off the world with you. Take me out of this world with you. Take me out of this world with you. Take me out of this world with you. You're the only air I need. Let the atmosphere unleash. Release me. Yeah, you are the midnight moon above, like a raging war undone. Release me. Oh, I'm ready now to launch into the chaos. You never come back down without you. Oh, I'm breaking out of the only place I've known. Holding on to letting go. Oh, yeah. There's nothing that I could ever love as long as I'm off the world with you. Take me out of this 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 world with you. All this time passing by slowly fades away. I've been trying not to make all the same mistakes. We weren't always set in stone, but I know I took too long with this love. Yeah, I'd rather be alone, 'cause I am right where I belong, still holding on. I need you in 1,000 ways, still dreaming while I'm wide awake. They tell me I'm insane, 'cause you don't feel the same, but I just
Hello, Eagles Nation, and welcome to the ECAC Final 8, the top 8 in the Division B bracket. We've got your post-university Eagles taking on Muskingum University tonight. It's going to be Blitz, BigSpence, and Klowa coming out here in Game 1 for the Eagles. It's Gravy Baby, Plant Mantis, and Typhoon for Muskingum. Both of these teams coming off a Game 7 win in the top 16 last week against their respective opponents. Let's see which team is able to get out to a strong start here and take Game 1. We're in for a long one tonight. It's a best of 7, as it has been all season here in the ECAC, so pretty even so far for both teams. BigSpence going to try to hit it up to Blitz, who goes for the redirect, but nothing doing. Klowa tries to muscle it past the Muskingum defense here. Good pass out mid from BigSpence. That was a big bouncing clear by Gravy Baby. And a great near post save coming in by Blitz. Post scrambling a little bit on the defensive end, but they escape unscathed. Blitz 0 boost, unable to touch this one. BigSpence comes in hot though. Now Blitz gonna clear this one out, is out of boost, and Klowa will take over. Can't quite get the double. Typhoon gets it over Spence, but Spence gets the demo. Now Blitz gonna have to corral this one by the net. Nice control and flick. Pops it up to Gravy Baby. Typhoon gets it over the top of one, and this could be the first goal for Muskingum, and it is. Nobody back on defense for the Eagles, and Typhoon puts Muskingum out in front in Game 1. I heard a demo there on the back end, not quite sure who that was, but that was probably Klowa, as he would have been third back there in the rotation. So good demo, good shot here by Muskingum, taking advantage of that small window that the demo provides. Good shot by Gravy Baby off the ceiling, but Blitz coming in for the save. A double whiff here could open the door, but Gravy Baby with another nice demo on Klowa. Blitz pops it out mid. Mantis is there, but so is Blitz to make the save. Here's another shot. Oh, and it's own goaled by, I think that was Blitz. An unfortunate turn of events here for post. Blitz just kind of did one extra flip there. Wasn't sure if that ball was going to be on target, so he jumped for it, and it ended up being off target, then bouncing back off of his own car. An unfortunate luck there from post, as we now see Muskingum on the attack once again. That's a really nice first touch by Blitz, though. Flip reset pass down to Klowa. And now here's Spencer with a nice shot, top shelf. And a great play by the Eagles there. Blitz getting it in position. Klowa with a nice 50. And then Spence with a really nice shot there. Good power, good accuracy. Putting it right where it needed to go. And post cuts the lead in half. Showing some good signs of life here in Game 1, coming back strong. Ooh, good defense from the Eagles. That is a little dangerous, but Mantis not driving the right way, won't be able to touch this one. Klowa not very high on boost there, won't be able to get a touch. Now here's Plant Mantis. Gets the flip reset. Almost the double, and post won't be able to clear it. And Mantis credited with the goal, though it took a while getting in there. Nice job getting the flip reset right at the end there. Just got enough extra juice on that ball to get it into the back of the net. And a 3-1 lead now for Muskingum in Game 1. Let's see if post can come back, or if Muskingum will hold on. Ooh, Typhoon had a kind of an open look there at post's net, and didn't get a great touch on it. Ooh, but Klowa with a whiff, couldn't get up in time. And now post have to scramble a bit. Little pinch clear. Klowa and Blitz. And now Blitz off the sidewall for Spencer. Cannot muscle it past the defense. And now Klowa's got to hustle to this one. Good control. Pops it up to Blitz. Downfield to BigSpence, who gets it under Typhoon, but Gravy Baby just barely comes there in time to make the clear. Klowa still trying to muscle this one mid. Blitz, good challenge there. Takes it off the top of the car. Spence a little bit too slow to this one. Oh, teammate bump. But Blitz is there to turn. Shots off the mark, though. Now here's BigSpence. Now Klowa. Ooh, good challenge there by the Muskingum defense. Klowa had a nice shot ready to go. Spence can't touch this one. Now here's Klowa, though. Gravy gonna pop it up, and it's in! Typhoon coming in for the final touch needed, although I believe that would have been on target either way. But Typhoon making sure. And that goal may put game one out of reach for the Eagles, but we'll see. Double whiff here. Mantis now up. Going for the flip reset. Klowa's having none of that. Spence, a little bit of a, almost like a back pass there. Klowa can't read it. Wow, great touch by Blitz. That was very risky, but he made it work. And now we'll advance this ball at field plant. Mantis doesn't want to touch it. Oh, and Blitz too high. Spence also not able to get a touch initially here. As BigSpence sends it back. Now Klowa. That's going to waterfall down. Oh, Klowa almost gets an incredible double tap there. Great read off of the edge of the ceiling there. This one's coming right down in front. Wow, Blitz coming in. Can't quite make it, but Klowa will punch it in. And it may be too little too late for the Eagles here, but they do at least get one more for the road with 16 seconds to go. Good bumps by Blitz as well in the Muskingum net. Fighting Muskies up 2 now with 16 seconds to go. Post needs a really good play from Blitz here. Gets an extra touch, but a good clear by Plant Mantis. And that is going to do it. Muskingum will take game one. All right. Gravy Baby, the MVP for Muskingum. 497 points, 1 goal, 2 assists, and 2 saves. Blitz, the MVP for the Eagles. 366 points, 1 assist, and 2 saves. So Muskingum jumps out front first here. Let's see if Chixxa, the post-university coach, wants to make any substitutions. We do have a 4-man roster. So far, NiMBiiX is not in the lobby, although he may be joining shortly. We do have... Klowa did just leave the lobby. I'm not sure if that's going to be a substitution. Nope, he's back. Okay. So, yeah, not sure what Chixxa's plan is for tonight, if we're going to see NiMBiiX, or if it's going to be Spence, Blitz, and Klowa through the entire series. But, in any case, a close game one for sure. And it's going to be, yep, Spence, Blitz, and Klowa here for game 2 for the Eagles as we get started here. Muskingum up 1-0 in the series. Both teams trying to make it to the Final Four, which would guarantee at least 2 more weeks of matches for whatever team made it. Spence down to Typhoon. This is an upfield pass to Gravy. It's going to be off post's back wall. And now Typhoon coming in. Shot is not really on target there. Spence punches it over to Blitz. Oh, 50 back in front of the net. Blitz shot off the post. And Post cannot catch a break here. Flick over to Typhoon, and it's in. Spence cannot get back in time. I think Post really thought that they had a goal there. Klowa a little bit too quick on the challenge as third man, and Muskingum do a great job of making Post pay for that early third man challenge. And now Post's going to have to try to play from behind once again. Klowa off the ceiling. Down to BigSpence. Shot blocked by the Muskingum defense. Spence gets a demo in return, but Typhoon pops it over one, and it's off the top crossbar and in. Great shot from Typhoon off of the pass from Mantis. And Blitz was not expecting that quick pass. Typhoon might have even pre-jumped for that. I couldn't see. But a 2-0 lead for the Fighting Muskies. the start of game 2. Let's see, Post can make the comeback. BigSpence muscling this one in. Klowa trying to go for the soft touch, just barely not able to make it. Good challenge by BigSpence. Gets stuck on the wall a bit, though. Won't be able to do any more. Now here's Klowa. Good touchdown in front, but Typhoon is there, off the ceiling, down to BigSpence. Who sends it off the ceiling again. It's going to be a free touch for Mantis, though, but a great read by Blitz. Gravy Baby had an angle for a shot there. Wasn't able to put it on target, though. Now here's Spence off the corner of the ceiling. Down to Gravy Baby. And then Blitz off the wall. Cannot be Typhoon to the ball, though. Spence down in front to Mantis. Post got to start getting some offense going pretty soon here. This may be a good start. Blitz with Klowa in support. Oh! Blitz gets it over both. But it's off the crossbar again. Tragedy for Post, and now not a great touch by Klowa. But Mantis can't put it on the mark. Now Klowa with a great clear in the corner. Oh, it's back to him. But Mantis is there for Muskingum to make the clear. Now here's Blitz. This is going to be off the backboard. Spence with low boost. Going to try to do what he can. Gravy Typhoon can't touch this one, and now it's down to Gravy. Over to Blitz. Another 50 off the ceiling. Klowa reads it. Over to Blitz. Doesn't have enough boost for another touch, though. Good touch by Blitz. Gets it past Gravy. Again. This time over to Klowa. It's going to be off the backboard, but here's Spencer coming in, but a save by Muskingum. Oh, not a great touch by Blitz, but he gets back in front of it. Great read by Klowa off of his own backboard. That is not an easy read to make. This one's going to be way over the net. Demo by Typhoon, though. Could open the door. Klowa bumps off Gravy. Ooh, he can't make the touch. Now here's Blitz down in front, but a great read by Typhoon. And the Muskingum defense holds strong. Now here's Mantis. Shot from Typhoon. Can't find the angle. Now Gravy gonna tap it up. Good read by Klowa off the wall. Blitz tried to get it around the defense, but couldn't do it. And now Klowa has to pinch it off his own crossbar, and Gravy just punches it in. I'm not sure quite what that was. I think it was a whiff, and then Klowa was kind of caught jumping with no boost. Couldn't really do much with it. And Muskingum takes advantage of another post mistake. Both teams have had plenty of opportunities, but so far it's been Muskingum who's actually converted those opportunities into goals. And Post is going to need to tighten up if they want to make this one a series, because right now Muskingum is looking really solid. Great defense by Blitz, though, as two Muskies were up for that one in front of the post net. Oh, wow. Great job. Great solo effort by Blitz, but can't quite get enough control on it to get it past Plant Mantis. Does make the clear. Not a great touch by Klowa. This is going to be off the backboard, but Blitz will be able to corral this one. Now less than 30 seconds to go. Barring a slew of kickoff goals after one here from Post, Muskingum will be going up 2-0 in the series. Good pre-flip from Blitz, and Spence trying to punch it in, but Gravy Baby is there for the clear. Mantis can't get a flick. Let's see if Post can get one for the road. Blitz keeps it alive. And it will fall, and Muskingum will take the win in Game 2. And will be 2 wins away from advancing to the Final Four. And we will have a substitution coming out here for post. BigSpence will be out, and NiMBiiX will be in. So we'll give him a second to join the lobby. Oh, look at that. He's in. That was fast. All right, so it's going to be NiMBiiX, Klowa, and Blitz for the Eagles here in Game 3. Let me update the score real quick. Muskingum up 2-0. All right, here we go. Let's see if NiMBiiX can make an impact here, coming off the bench. Blitz in the corner, over to Klowa. Typhoon is there, though. Good clear. Ooh, Blitz, not a great rotation. But Klowa is there to intercept. Ooh, they're down to Blitz, but he couldn't quite touch it. That was a good-looking play developing, though. Now Typhoon trying to do what he can with 0 boost. Good touch by NiMBiiX, going to pinch it across. Now this is barely not off the ceiling here, but Blitz is able to read it. Oh, but 2 Eagles are up now. Mantis probably should have just taken a shot there. Had an open look. Now Gravy just going to jump in front of this one. Blitz. Bumping the defense out of the way. Klowa trying to slow things down. Oh, and bails out for NiMBiiX. A great play, and the Eagles out in front for the first time this series. NiMBiiX instantly making his presence felt. I love Klowa bailing out of that one. Jumped off the wall to see if he needed to get an extra touch, but then saw NiMBiiX coming in, or NiMBiiX called him off, and then he empty jumped down to the ground so as to not get in the way of NiMBiiX's shot. Really well done by Klowa. Oh, and a nice clear there by Blitz, pinching it off of the Muskingum player. And now this is Blitz shot off the ceiling. It's just barely off the mark, though. A good effort from the Eagles freshman. And now Klowa, not a great touch, and we'll just own goal at that. It's so difficult when the ball's coming at you like that. Let me see if it would have been on target. Probably wouldn't have been on target there, but knew he needed to try to make a clear, as even if it wasn't on target, that would have been right off the sidewall and left a wide open shot for Muskingum. So an unfortunate touch from Klowa, but we're still tied at 1. There's Mantis off the sidewall. That's a pretty good setup. 2 Eagles on the backboard for defense. Whew, that was a laser of a shot from Typhoon. Was on target, but NiMBiiX is there. A double whiff, though. And now, and NiMBiiX gets the demo. Now Klowa coming in, but Typhoon is just a bit faster to it. And now, potentially an open net. Yep, and he'll get it. NiMBiiX cannot jump up in time. And the Eagles once again get punished for being too aggressive on the offensive end. And Muskingum perfectly happy to take that one-on-one. .309 to play, post down by 1. Mantis off the ceiling, down to Klowa. Blitz gets it past, but gets demoed, and now here's NiMBiiX shot, and it's a bouncer, and it's in! Klowa with the demo opened the door. Love to see that aggressiveness when it's properly placed and properly timed. That was a good example there because we had someone back, so we're able to commit to the push. And Klowa able to get that demo and open the door. This is going to be a tough defensive hold, though, as that was a really good pass by, I believe it was Typhoon. Mantis, though, now threatening for the flick. Flicks it up to Typhoon. Off the back wall, but Klowa is there with another nice backboard read. Typhoon, a good backflip there. Boost does not spawn for Blitz, tragically, and he'll have to try to catch up to this one with no boost. Plant Mantis is there. NiMBiiX trying to read this one ahead of time. Blitz with the redirect. Klowa taps it up to Blitz, and 1, 2, 3. And the Eagles out in front by 1. Another example, though, of Post getting very aggressive on the offensive end. That time, it was the third man coming in to take that shot. So in that situation, it worked out for Post, but it does make me a little concerned that they'll be too aggressive with a lead. But we'll see how they play. Now up by 1 again. Blitz sends it down. Gravy-Babel gonna bring it back to his own half and try to control. Off the ceiling. Can't get a great touch, though. And that's gonna open the door for a pass from Klowa. NiMBiiX is up. Oh, great redirect by Klowa. It was going in, but Mantis saves it on the goal line. And Muskingum escaped from the go-ahead Eagles goal. Now here's Klowa. Cannot get it past Typhoon. Blitz with no boost. Gonna do what he can. Gravy. Good clear. Klowa gonna keep the pressure on. Another touch off the sidewall. Here's NiMBiiX off the crossbar. Blitz with a pre-flip. It's off target. And Muskingum survives again. Klowa, good read by Typhoon. And NiMBiiX gonna wisely put it in the corner. Blitz has to recover now. Gets it over 1. Oh, Klowa coming in. Can't get a good touch on it. That looks so good for Post. Oh, but Klowa's gonna take it right out. NiMBiiX, great cut into that one, just putting it in front, and then Gravy trying to do what he could there, but it was so tough. He had no momentum and no boost. Or low boost, I should say. And Post, now out in front by 2 with less than a minute to play. Can they hold on, or will Muskingum go to match point? Air dribble by Blitz, down to NiMBiiX, can't get a touch. All 3 Muskingum players in that corner. Finally able to kind of spread out here. Now it's Blitz. Sends it back. Ooh, Mantis has got a read on this one. Might have been on target, but double save by, I believe that was Blitz and NiMBiiX. There's 30 seconds to go here. NiMBiiX stalling for time. Neither player, I think they both called each other off. That's probably what happened. And then they both didn't touch it. Klowa backflips into this one. Gets bumped off, but is still able to muscle it past. And now here's Blitz. Oh, shot barely high. That would have sealed it for sure, but just 10 seconds to go. Post just needs to stall for time. And that's exactly what Klowa's going to do. And the Eagles will take Game 3. Good effort by Muskingum there. But it just wasn't enough in the end. NiMBiiX, the MVP, coming off the bench. 503 points, 2 goals, 1 assist, and 2 saves. Typhoon, the MVP for Muskingum. 412 points, 2 goals off of 2 shots. So we've got a series on our hands now, folks. Post. Only down 1 now. Let's see if they're able to bring it back to 2-2 even scoreline in the series. Chixxa taking all 60 seconds to talk to the team here in between games. Jarno, the coach for Muskingum, already readied up, so Muskingum ready to go here. Chixxa clearly has some more things that she wants to kind of talk to the team here. Yeah, I should stop calling it the post, Eddie. I should call it the crossbar, right? We're Crossbar University. That's the joke, right? All right, here we go. The same 3 for Post. It's going to be NiMBiiX, Blitz, and Klowa. Gravy Baby, Plant Mantis, and Typhoon again for Muskingum. I don't think we'll see any substitutions from Muskingum coming out tonight. I don't think anyone else has even joined the lobby besides their coach. As we get started in earnest here in Game 3. Oh, wow, what a play! What a play! The coast-to-coast air dribble pass from Klowa's own goal line. Gets the additional touch. Blitz very quickly up for this one, and Gravy gets his car on the ball, but it's not enough. And Post out in front early here in Game 4. Oh, and a good kickoff for Post. But Mantis able to get control. Blitz has to backflip into this one, though. This is going to be off the backboard. Nice touch by Klowa. And a good decision to solve for time in the corner here, as Post was just the victim of a savage demolition by one of the Muskingum players here. Now Klowa going to send it across the Post net. Dangerous, but okay to do in the right circumstances, and I think that was definitely one of them. Mantis going to punt this one downfield. NiMBiiX is there. Blitz can't quite read that one off the wall, but Klowa will get the pinch off of the corner, as we'll kind of reset to neutral position here. But now Post threatening. Great save by Typhoon. That might have even been on target. NiMBiiX with a little flick action. Klowa down in front, but no Eagle there to take a shot, and Muskingum going to calmly reset possession. NiMBiiX, good job avoiding the bumps and demos there. Gets it in front of the net, but Mantis is there for the clear. A double commit for Post. Let's see if they're punished. And it doesn't look like they will be. In fact, NiMBiiX going to get there. Oh, maybe they are. I spoke too soon. Mantis couldn't quite find the angle immediately to take a shot, though. And Klowa is able to recover in time for Post. Now it's down in front. NiMBiiX actually not going to jump for this one. Saw Typhoon up early. This is going to be a shot. Great read by Blitz. Off of the sidewall, makes the clear. And Klowa stealing the boost. Blitz punching this back mid. Klowa with a shot, but it's intercepted in midair by Gravy. But Post keeping the pressure on. Klowa's shot. Oh, NiMBiiX trying to go for the redirect. That was a really tough play. As Blitz gets an extra touch. Klowa coming in a little early here. And now Gravy going to get the flick, and nobody's home for Post. And once again, Post punished. That third man too aggressive again. Typhoon stealing the goal. He just wants all the stats tonight. But we're tied at 1 in the crucial game 4. Post trying to even us up at 2-2. And Muskingum trying to go to match point. Ooh, ground pinch not quite going to work out. Typhoon shot off the backboard. Now here's Plant. But a great read by Blitz. NiMBiiX can't get it past Gravy. Gravy going for the demo and finds it. And that is too easy for Mantis. Klowa took his eye off of the player in front of him. Was too concentrated on the ball. And was unable to dodge the demo. And then Plant saw nobody was home and just simply put it on target. Didn't even flip into the ball. There's no need to. Just need to put it on target. Now Klowa with a good setup, though. Maybe punted it a little bit too hard. And Typhoon is able to get it. Oh, but a great touch by Blitz. But Gravy is there to get the goal line clear. And Muskingum hold on to their lead. NiMBiiX good cut here. Turns into the sidewall. Now Klowa sends it downfield. Typhoon's there. Good control by Blitz. Klowa gonna send it right back. Gravy almost was too polite with that touch. Now NiMBiiX off the sidewall to Blitz, and it's in. Great play by the Eagles. Gravy took a little bit too much time there, I think. Sometimes you need some control, and sometimes you need to just punt it downfield and give your team an opportunity to reset, and I think Gravy misjudged the situation just slightly. And Post takes advantage. We are tied at 2. Klowa off the sidewall. A double demo. This is going to be a 2v2 for a second. So now the ball kind of in no man's land. Klowa up for this one. It's going to be off the ceiling. Down to Blitz. Shot off the mark. Double no. Here's NiMBiiX. This is going to be off the ceiling. Down in front. Great read by Gravy. Blitz can't get up for this one. Dangerous situation. All 3 Eagles in the Muskingum half. And now finally, we see a more semblance of a normal rotation. Here's Klowa off the corner. Next goal may win it here. So we're under a minute. Klowa punts it off the ceiling. Down to Blitz. Ooh, shot is on the mark, and it's in after the bounce off the top crossbar. Wow. What a shot. The knuckleballer from Blitz. From half field. And Post with the go-ahead goal, up 3-2 now. With 40 seconds to play. Now here's Klowa off the kickoff. Out of boost, though, and can't do much more than that. Mantis in the corner. Blitz with a whiff. This could be the door open for Muskingum, but Mantis has no boost. But Klowa dodges the demo and gets the clear heroics here from the Eagles freshman. And now here's NiMBiiX with a good challenge in midair. Klowa was trying to catch that one, but didn't realize the Muskingum player was right there. And now Blitz just going to stall for some time. Gets the flip reset off the back wall. Now NiMBiiX shot off the mark, but it may not matter. Muskingum has to keep this one up now. Oh, down to Gravy, and it's in. What a play by Muskingum. The 0-second goal to tie it up and send us to overtime. Mantis, the pass off the sidewall to Gravy. Oh my God, what a play. With 0 seconds to go, and we have got overtime in Game 4. Oof. Touchy kickoff from Muskingum. Now here's Blitz off the back wall. NiMBiiX shot blocked by Mantis. Here's Klowa, and it's in, and 11 seconds are all that's needed for Post to put the exclamation mark on Game 4. The relentless attack from the Eagles pays off that time, and Post evens up the series at 2. What a game. Wow, I really thought Muskingum was having all the momentum heading into overtime, but Post just had a great kickoff and was able to convert that into a ton of pressure. And there was multiple shots that Muskingum was able to save, but it didn't matter in the end because Post just had so much pressure, and Muskingum forced to avoid using the boost pad or driving over the boost pads because they had to worry about saving all the Post shots. And then the last one from NiMBiiX was just too much. Also want to shout out Blitz, a hat trick that game, 557 points. But Klowa was the MVP, 606 points, 1 goal, 2 assists, and 3 saves. As we are now going to be heading into Game 5. The winner of this game will go to match point and be up 3-2 and put all the pressure on the other team. The all-important 2-2 Game 5 starts right now. Wow. Big pinch kickoff to start things off. Klowa barely able to get his car on the ball. Here's Mantis over to Blitz. Good read. That's going to be down to Gravy. Can't get a good touch on it, though. And NiMBiiX is able to collect. Zero boost. Oh, wow. Great read by Mantis. Pinches it off of his own back wall. Down to Gravy, but Blitz is ready for it. He reads it off the ceiling. And Typhoon is there, and now Muskingum on the counterattack. Good job by Blitz, though. Or, excuse me, Klowa. Oh, and NiMBiiX down to Blitz. That was a good-looking play, but Blitz couldn't put it on target. Pass over the heads of everyone, and now Gravy going to try to do something here. A double commit from Post, and Blitz is able to recover, but that was a little scary. Now Blitz pops it over to Gravy. This may waterfall down. Oh, NiMBiiX with the squishy save. Coming off his own net. Wow. Incredible work by NiMBiiX on the defensive end. Gravy only able to top this one up to himself on the sidewall. Back down off the ceiling. Now here's NiMBiiX. Not sure if that was a double, but he gets it down in front. Gravy punts it back. It's a little redirect. A double commit again for Post, but they're able to kind of recover, maybe. Ooh, NiMBiiX. Great job predicting that touch. Now the ball stalled out. On the side, Blitz finally clears it and might be able to follow this one up. Ooh, gets bumped off, and Typhoon can't make the touch. Blitz out in front to Klowa. Plant coming in from behind, though. Great heads-up play from Plant. Mantis just kind of... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Woo, that was dangerous. Post somehow escape. Klowa able to recover and gets in front of this one. Ooh, NiMBiiX down to Klowa. That was a weird bounce. But Blitz recovers. Not a great touch from Typhoon, but Mantis is there. Klowa, great job jumping early to dodge the demo and get the clear. NiMBiiX down to Klowa. Back over to Blitz, but Typhoon is there. That passing play a little bit too slow to develop for Post. And now Gravity's shot saved by NiMBiiX on the goal line. Down in front now. Ooh, Klowa going for the redirect. NiMBiiX shot off the mark. And we remain scoreless. Now Mantis down to Typhoon, but Klowa is there. That pass off the mark. That was a really good looking play. Really good opportunity for Muskingum. The 1-2 pass play, but it was not meant to be. Now here's NiMBiiX. Off the sidewall. Gravy down to Blitz. Here's Klowa. Played it slow, wisely, as he was last back once again, and we are seeing Post not make the same mistakes that they did in games 1 and 2, which is great to see. As we are still scoreless heading into less than 2 minutes left. Oh, Gravy, not a great touch, and NiMBiiX now up for this one. Off the back wall! But Klowa couldn't quite get there. Blitz was not in position. Klowa didn't want to advance too early. This one up for Plant. Now NiMBiiX is up. Just barely enough boost to touch this one. Now Blitz off the sidewall. Klowa coming in. Uh-oh. Whoa. Wow. Post escape from that one. That was dangerous. Oh, Klowa can't touch, but NiMB is there to back him up. Gravy down to Blitz. It's in front for Klowa, but... NiMBiiX, excuse me, but Klowa couldn't quite get there for the bump fast enough. A great looking opportunity for Post. Is unable to be taken advantage of. Ooh, Gravy can't get the touch. Plant is here, though. He's going to be using a lot of boost for this. Down to Gravy. NiMBiiX is there, gets it underneath. And now the pass. Gravy, good job with 0 boost. Keeps it out of the box. Now Blitz. Once again denied the pass. Now NiMBiiX, not a great touch, but Blitz is there for the Eagles. Taps it over Gravy as well. Mantis also out of boost. Klowa calls off NiMBiiX. 20 seconds to go in regulation. Still 0-0. Wow, great read from Blitz off of the corner of the ceiling. The Eagles will need to recover here, and they do so. And the Gravy's just going to let this one drop, and we are headed to another overtime, back-to-back OTs. Oh, this is a kickoff play. This is a designed play. The Post is able to recover and make the save. Great job by Muskingum getting that kickoff exactly how they wanted. Just weren't able to punch it in. Off the rip. And now Blitz with a great touch. Clear this one out. But Mantis intercepts. Gets the block as well. Gravy going to cut into this one. Oh, Mantis was looking for the bumps in front, though. Was not in position to take a shot. That could have been the game ender right there. Now here's Klowa. Puts this one on target, but Gravy easily saves it. As Blitz finds the Dembo, NiMBiiX out of boost. Blitz. Oh, gets it past 2. But Gravy is there. Eagles putting on a lot of pressure. It's out in front. Klowa can't punch it in. Muskingum survives. Good touch by NiMBiiX. It's down to Typhoon. Good collection from Klowa. Good catch. NiMBiiX with the demo as well. Could open the door, but Klowa's out of boost. Mantis trades the demo back in kind. Make it another one, but NiMBiiX able to get the clear. And Muskingum putting on a lot of pressure now. Good 50, but Mantis still with control. Now it's Gravy off the ceiling. Mantis can't quite get the redirect. Klowa is there now. Gets the demo on landing. Blitz can't find the touch needed. NiMBiiX up to Klowa. This is dangerous. And it's in! Muskingum with an overtime winner. And we'll go up 3-2 in the series. Oh, man. A tough situation for Post there. It wasn't pretty, but it got the job done for Muskingum. And the Fighting Mustang is now 1 win away from advancing to the Final Four. That was... yeah. No, that was fine. Whew. What a game. That was crazy. All right, I just got to update the score here. 3-2 Muskingum. Muskingum on match point now. Will they close it out in 6, or will we see another Game 7 here in the ECAC playoffs? That's right. Vero Post has got to lock in. Good start on defense for Post as they're able to get 2 tough saves. And now Klowa up to Blitz, but Blitz does not have enough boost to manage this one. Bit of a double commit for Post. Typhoon is there. Blitz, great read. Wow. Predicting the shot. And gets the clear for Post. Ooh, NiMBiiX couldn't quite see anything off of that smoke screen and wasn't able to make a good challenge. Ooh. A little bit risky there for Post, but they are able to recover. Blitz pass off the sidewall. Klowa wisely holds back, now shoots, but it's off the top crossbar. Now Blitz up for this one. Gets the flip reset, but Klowa punches it in. Nice play by the Eagles. Blitz once again setting it up. Typhoon saw the flip reset and was threatening it. Blitz was threatening it, and so he had to react to it. And that just allowed Klowa to come in and punch it in. 3:55 to play. Post looking to advance this series to a Game 7 with all the momentum. Muskingum looking to close it out right here. They do not want to see a Game 7 and give Post a chance to steal this series. Oh, here's Blitz. Takes it off the top, but no one there to shoot. Now Typhoon gets it over Klowa. Oh, wow. That was very dangerous from Post. Blitz makes the clear. Klowa down in front. Blitz, good job cutting a rotation there to mess up the Muskingum defense. Blitz gonna keep the pressure on still. Typhoon rolls it under NiMBiiX. He was definitely expecting that one to go higher. This is awkward for Post. NiMBiiX out to Gravy, but Blitz recovers in time and makes a hero goal line save. Ooh, Typhoon takes it right off the top, though. The Fighting Muskies are not done. NiMBiiX can't get the block. This is dangerous. Oh, but Blitz in front of Mantis in midair gets the bump and messes him up, and now NiMBiiX is able to recover and get the clear for Post. Wow. Blitz bumped off. Now it's over to Mantis. Klowa. Over to Blitz. Has to pause, get the boost. Not a great touch. Sends it out in front for Klowa. You just gotta... You love the trust in your teammates there, right? Hey, I'm gonna put it right in front of the net. Are you ready? Oh, Gravy slowing things down, but has no boost to work with. And Klowa trying for the doink. Now NiMBiiX can't get the car on the ball. Oh, Klowa going for the... He was not concerned about the ball there. He was going for the bump. And it almost worked out. Blitz off the corner. Double commit for Muskingum. Good double tap there from Mantis. Now Klowa going to try to speed things up off the corner. But Muskingum is ready for it. Now Blitz into the corner. Can't get another touch. Gravy Baby with the demo on NiMBiiX, but Klowa with control of the ball. It's going to be rammed off the ceiling here. Blitz shot blocked by Mantis. And now with just a minute and a half to play, Post looking for the go-ahead. It's out in front. NiMBiiX off the top crossbar, and Post unable to convert. Now Klowa off the sidewall, off the ceiling. Down in front for Typhoon. Blitz will be able to handle that one easily. But now Gravy Baby's here. And Klowa clears it out. And Blitz in transition, and it's a bouncer, and it's good! Post with the go-ahead goal in Game 6 with 109 left. Blitz up so fast for that one. New Muskingum overcommitted a bit on the offensive side. And we see Post punishing Muskingum this time for overcommitting, as Muskingum really needed that goal and they wanted it so badly that they overcommitted a little bit too much. Now Blitz gets it past one. Oh, a little bit too fast for the double tap, but it was a good look. And now Typhoon with a redirect downfield. Oh, Klowa was backwards, and Mantis cuts the lead in half. Great redirect by Typhoon, just advancing the ball downfield. Klowa did not have any time to grab boost or position. And Muskingum looking to make this the third, maybe, overtime in a row. Mantis to himself. Klowa can't get there, but NiMBiiX can, touching it into the corner. Typhoon. Wow, Blitz. It's quick to get to that one. And Post survives. Klowa out mid to Gravy. Oh, Blitz, good job getting in front, trying to get the demo. Doesn't happen. And Muskingum able to breathe a sigh of relief here, but maybe not for long, as NiMBiiX finds the demo on Typhoon. And now Blitz off the sidewall gets another touch with the pre-flip, and that may be just enough to mess up the Muskingum defense, but it's not. Now Blitz has to jump for this one from half field. Klowa comes in front, and Post just has to kill it. And they do so. Great touch by Blitz, and we are heading to Game 7. Time for Silver Scrapes, or whatever they play for Rocket League. Game 7s. Whew, baby. Both of these teams coming straight off of Game 7 from last week, and we got another one here tonight. I love it. Whew. And Post coming into Game 7 now with all of the momentum. Blitz, the MVP, 560 points, 1 goal, 1 assist, and 3 saves. Plant Mantis, the MVP for Muskingum, 366 points, 1 goal, and 2 saves. As I will update the score here, and we are heading to a Game 7. Love to see it. Now the only thing that would make this better is a Game 7 overtime for the third overtime of the series. Or one team will just close it out. We'll see. But I kind of want to see an overtime, even though my heart rate will go through the roof. I don't care, because it'll be great content. Come on, guys, do it for the content. Overtime. Game 7 overtime. All right, here we go. Game 7 starts right now. 5 minutes separates one of these teams from the Final Four, and one of these teams will be going home. Wow, great delayed block there by NiMBiiX. Double save here. Mantis coming in. And Post survive for now. And Blitz gets the clear over to NiMBiiX. Klowa redirected. It's good. Coast to coast. Post on the back foot there off the kickoff, but they're able to advance upfield with Blitz, NiMBiiX, and then over to Klowa with a beautiful redirect. And Post putting the pressure on the Fighting Muskies early in Game 7. 4:37 to play. Good kickoff for Muskingum. Off the rip, Klowa not able to make that tough read, and NiMBiiX can't get there either, and it's off the crossbar for Muskingum, but Blitz finally clears it out, and Post able to breathe a sigh of relief, because that was looking dire. NiMBiiX trying to pinch it, but can't get much power there. Klowa trying to get it past Blitz. It's just kind of stalled out in the corner here. Finally, NiMBiiX sends it out. Gravy gets it over one. Little ground pinch. Blitz. Good job waiting. Oh, but now it's in front. Oh, but Gravy was there. Blitz wasn't sure if he was going to touch it. And Plant now also getting the block, but Klowa is still there. And now here's Blitz on the sidewall. Gets the dunk. Gets the demo. But Klowa's shot messed up just enough by the Muskingum defense. It's almost flipped into that one by mistake. But here's Klowa. Oop, can't get the touch there. And Typhoon clears it out. Dangerous here for post. NiMBiiX over to Klowa. Everyone's out of boost. This one's downfield, though, and it's in! Klowa from his own corner! Unbelievable. All three fighting Muskies pushed up, and Klowa just bangs this one from downtown. The 61-yard field goal from the football player here with 3:11 to go and post up 2. All the pressure on Muskingum now. They've got to find some offense, and they've got to find it fast. Klowa can't get there, but bumps Mantis off of the shot. Now here's Blitz with Klowa in support. Gets it over one, but can't cut around to put it in the net. Klowa taps it over to Typhoon. NiMBiiX down to Gravy. Good catch from Klowa. Well, kind of a neutral 50 there, but Mantis is there. Klowa taps it down to NiMBiiX. Shot blocked by Typhoon. Good reaction there. But here's Blitz off the crossbar. And here's Klowa blocked by Typhoon. Muskingum is scrambling on defense. Can they recover in time? NiMBiiX over to Klowa. The redirect. Blitz a double. Taps it back pass to NiMBiiX. Ooh, a backflip by Gravy. Not sure he meant to do that, but it's over to Klowa. Off the corner, NiMBiiX coming in. Can't get the redirect. Now here's Blitz. Once again, a 50. This one's a banger off of the ceiling. Klowa's shot is a changeup. Sent right at the net, but Typhoon easily saves it. Now here's NiMBiiX. Over to Blitz. Down in front for Gravy. No real threat so far. We're musking him to deal with, but now Blitz, or excuse me, Klowa, trying to get in front and cause some havoc. This car body, NiMBiiX couldn't get it past Gravy. Good defense from the Fighting Muskies to keep this one a 2-goal game. Oh, dangerous here for post as Blitz was not in position, but Klowa bails him out and gets the clear downfield. Oh, Typhoon tries to go for the back pass. That was very risky, but it works out in the end as Gravy is able to corral it. Now here's a shot on net. Good touch from Klowa, but post has to recover, and Blitz does so, sending it over to NiMBiiX, who's just going to wait this one out and then punch it downfield. Blitz with a demo. What can he do here off the corner? Can't find another touch, but here's Klowa. Cannot muscle it past the Muskingum defense as we see two players combine for a pinch save. 40 seconds to go. Post just has to maintain control and play good defense here, which is exactly what they're doing so far. Klowa can't get another touch. Oh, but now he does. And Gravy down in front. NiMBiiX. Blitz. Down to Klowa. It's down in front, but nobody there to take a shot. And Muskingum still survive, but only 20 seconds to go. And NiMBiiX from the corner. Gravy's there to make the save. Now NiMBiiX going to turn things around. 10 seconds. Post just has to stall for time. But here's Blitz with the dagger! And it's 3-0 Post with 7 seconds to go. I don't think the Fighting Muskies will be coming back from this one, folks. I think we are looking at another Game 7 Post-University victory. 7 seconds to go here. A victory lap for the Eagles. Klowa almost puts another one in. NiMBiiX keeping it alive. One more for the road. Bang! 4-0. And we are going to the Final Four. Congratulations to NiMBiiX BigSpence, Klowa, Blitz, and our coach Chixxa. Another Final Four appearance for the Post-University Rocket League program. Congratulations to everybody involved. Just incredible stuff all around. Also, hats off to Muskingum. You guys are amazing opponents, as always. What an incredible series. That was just some of the best Rocket League I've seen in a long time. There were mistakes made on both sides, of course, but there were also some incredible plays from both sides. Everyone getting involved on the offensive and defensive side for both teams. Just absolutely incredible stuff. Congratulations to the team. GG's to Muskingum. We will see you guys next week. This time, twitch.tv/postuesports, where I'll be taking you through the Final Four semifinal matchup. And then no matter what happens, we'll have another match the following week, because no matter what happens next week, we'll be in either the championship, fingers crossed, or the third place match. So, without further ado, I'm going to send it over to our sister channel, Postu Esports 2, which I believe is still live. Let me check. Yep, they are still live. We've got our team kill match going on right now in the college football bracket. But before I go, I just want to quickly shoot up the bracket here for everyone. This is the not the current bracket, obviously, because the games are ongoing and we just finished ours. But it's going to be one of SJU Crimson and Conestoga facing either Husson or Wilson in the other semifinal, and we will be facing the winner of Flint Mays and Penn State Barrand. So it is heating up here in the ECAC. I appreciate all your support in the chat, as always. Also, shout out to the Muskingum fans that were with us tonight. Appreciate you guys as well. But we are going to send it right now over to Postu Esports 2, where we have our college football players going at it. And right now, I don't get to say this often, but I know for 100% certainty that we will make it to the Final Four in EA Sports College Football. And the reason I can say that is because both of our players are playing against each other in the top 8. So we're going to go over there and see who is going to be advancing to the Final Four. Will it be Big Sneezy or Adonis? So everybody say hi to Sandwich for me when we head over there. Thank you all for watching and supporting the team. I hope you all have a great night.